This is a very quick video for my chevron and on infinity scarf pattern where I'm just showing you how to start the rows and how to do the row repeat, and it starts with the joining of this pink section here. So I finished my last row here, and that was a single crochet. This is a US term pattern. Single crochet into the chain 2 space, which is what I used to start the row. So I'm just going to pull that last stitch out, and there's my chain 1 from my moss stitch. I'm going to go to finish this row, and I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop as if I was doing a normal single crochet. I'm going to take my new yarn, and I'm just going to pop this on that last pull through. So I'm going to yarn over with that cream just so it's in the right place, and then literally I'm just going to finish that row with that cream, and then I'm going to take my working pink and chain 2, which is how I start the next row. And then if I just pull this cream tight, that will tighten up the last single crochet. And then I will turn, and I'm ready to start my next row in the pink. Now to start this row, you can see here we have that single crochet I made. Here is a chain 1 space there, and here is another single crochet. I'm going to miss all of those 3 stitches, and then I'm going to work a single crochet into the second chain 1 space. Now this is a decrease I'm using at the start of this row, but I've missed 3 stitches, which feels like a lot. But you have to remember this chain 2, that counts as a single crochet and a chain 1 space. So although I've missed 3 stitches, I've actually made 2 already, so I'm only really missing 1 stitch. So that is the start. Then I'm just going to work in moss stitch, chain 1, 1 single crochet in the chain 1 space, all the way up to the peak. And I'm going to do my increase in the top. So here we have, in that peak, we have a single crochet, chain 1 single crochet in the same chain 1 space. So I'm going to do the same here. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, all in that chain 1 space. Let's get some more yarn. Then I'm just going to work in moss stitch down the other side. So I've chained 1 after that second single crochet, and I'm just going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, and I'm going to repeat that down to the little trough. I'm going to work a decrease. So you can see here at the base we have our single crochet 2 together, and I'm going to work this split. It's a split single crochet 2 together because you're splitting it between 2 chain 1 spaces. So I've got a chain 1 space here, so I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. You can see when I pull it out, you can see the chain 1 space. This is my single crochet 2 together from the previous row. I'm going to miss that and split it, and then put my hook into the next chain 1 space, yarn over and pull up a loop. So I've got my 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And you can see if I pull that tight how that decrease has worked. And I'm just going to carry on with my moss stitch, chain 1, single crochet and chain 1 space up to the top of the peak. So I've reached the top. You can see there I've got my 2 single crochet with the chain 1 space between them. So I'm going to put my hook into that chain 1 space, 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet in the same spot. That's my increase at the peak. I'm going to chain 1, 1 single crochet in the next chain 1 space, all the way to the end of the row. Now the last stitch of the row will be a single crochet, And that, so there's my chain 1, will be worked in this chain 2 space from the beginning of the previous row. So again, this chain 2 space counts as 1 single crochet and 1 chain 1 space. So you're just finishing off that row. And although when you do the first few rows, this edge feels a little bit weird, you will see how the decreases actually keep the edge straight. My tension's a little looser at the bottom, but as the scarf works out, that will show more. So one last show to how you start the row. So I've done my chain 2. I'm going to turn. You can see the stitches well here because of the colour change. So I'm going to miss this single crochet, miss that chain 1 space. Those two are counted by the chain 2 here. Miss that single crochet, and then I'm going to start in that chain 1 space. So you can see, if I just do another single crochet, you can see how that chain kind of pulls up the side and just keeps those edges nice and straight. So that's the row repeat basically for the whole pattern. Let me know if you've got any questions.